uniforms with white trim. And I only have 2 bars.
I think it's connecting now. You know, I think the...
All right. We're having a little trouble with our internet feed here, and apologize for that. You haven't missed anything. We haven't scored any points since the second half started. Neither team has. 23-17. Grizzlies still have the lead with 6:36 to go here in the third quarter. Foul called on East High's Aisha Dawson, her second. Grizzlies just inbounded, ball's up, blocked, shot by East High, and here come the Blue Aces back for East High. We're going to give you the 5 on the floor for Northwest. For the Grizzlies, number 1, Macy James is out there. 23, Isis Sanders. 33, Tariah Franklin. 32, Daisha. And 34 is Taylor Hatton, and that's the 5 on the floor for the Grizzlies as we start the second half of this contest. There's a miss, a rebound by Franklin. Doesn't go, but a foul call. She'll go to the line and shoot 2. Maya Webb is charged with the personal for East High. That's her first personal of the contest. Franklin at the line shooting 2. First one is up, in and out, no good. Almost 2 minutes gone here in the third quarter. No one has scored yet. Franklin will try and change that here. And she missed them both. It stays the same. 23-17, 6 to go, third quarter. Here comes East High with it. Aubrey Dawson brings it across the timeline. Now there's a run and gun to the basket, a miss, and a rebound, that time by Hatton. And Sanders brings it down for Northwest. 2-3 zone for East High here. Shot blocked on the way up by the Blue Aces, and they'll bring it back down the floor. Aisha Dawson had it, and up it goes. We have a foul called, blocking foul. It'll stay on the floor. First foul of the quarter by the Grizzlies. It's on Macy James. That's her second personal. We'll reset the rest of this here for you in just a moment. Dawson puts up a 3, and it's short. Rebound to the Blue Aces, Webb. Another miss. This one is rebounded also by the Blue Aces. Webb gets her own ball back, puts it up, count it, and a foul. And Webb will go to the line to shoot 1. The foul is on Taylor Hatton. It's her first of the contest. Second team foul on the Grizzlies. Aces have 3. Free throw rattles in, drops, and the score now 23-20. As Webb gets the three-pointer the old-fashioned way. Macy James with it near the timeline. Looking for some help. Spins, dishes it off to Hatton. Back to James. James drives. Tried to give it to Isis Sanders, and the ball was taken away, but a foul called. I think it's going to be on James. It is. It's her third. She's gotten 2 fouls in the last minute, and I would expect that she will be substituted for here momentarily. We'll see what the Grizzlies do and how they play it. On the far side, up the middle. Nice give-and-go pass under the basket for the lay-in for Anastasia Massey, and it's all of a sudden it's a 1-point game, 23-22, 4:30 to go in the third. East High come out on a 5-0 run here to start the second half. Daisha looking for some help. Pulls it back out. East High in a man-to-man, and now we have a 3-second violation against we have a foul, I'm sorry. I didn't see that one. It's on Franklin, her first, 4th team foul. Grizzlies have picked up 4 fouls in the last minute and a half. And Webb promptly throws it into the stands. It'll be Northwest basketball. We got right into this contest as they were getting ready to tip it off here as we went on the air. Daisha for 3. Count it, it's good. 26-22 Grizzlies. And there's a long one, a long pass, and the shot blocked by Hatton. Nice job by Taylor Hatton. Ball inbounded here by East High, and now we have another whistle, and that stays with East High as it went out of bounds again off a Northwest defender. I believe Daisha got a foot on that one. And from the free throw line, short, rebounded by Isis Sanders, and here comes Northwest with it. Macy James takes it across the timeline, almost lost it. Sanders puts it up from 15, off the heel, no good. Daisha with it. East High substitutes a player or two. We'll figure that part out later. Franklin has one more free throw here, trying to extend this to 6-point lead, and she does. Third quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, this webcast is a student-driven production by the interactive media class here at Wichita Northwest. Spearheaded by instructor Shane Monroe, these students are being given the opportunity to experience firsthand the challenges and pitfall of live television production. This event is indeed an extension of the classroom for these kids, and as such, there will be times during the program tonight where you may hear me giving instructions to the students or working with problems that they might encounter. This is not ESPN, nor do we claim it to be. Of course, we will do everything we can to not take away from the enjoyment of the contests tonight, and we hope you enjoy both games here this evening. And we have a stellar production crew. AJ Jabril and Cole Nesis are our executive producers tonight. Glad to have them on board. And, you know, they get an extra pat on the back because today was not a school day here at Northwest. It was teacher in service. These guys came here on their night off to work this game. And I know all of you watching appreciate what they have done. Back in play here, and it's Macy James bringing it across the timeline. On the floor with her, the same 5 as before. Macy James gets a give and go, and counted. It's 30-24. And driving to the basket, not making the shot, but a foul's going to be charged this time to Hatton. That's her second. 5th team foul of the second half here for Northwest. It's a shooting foul. The free throw misses the first attempt. I can't tell you who's shooting because her hair is blocking her number. One of the pitfalls of calling a girls' game. I can tell you after she turned around, that was Amaya Webb of East High. She makes 1 out of 2, 30-25. Grizzlies lead. James into Sanders. Sanders spin move, puts it up, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds off the hands of Franklin, and it will be East High basketball. And as always, we want to thank there's a 3-pointer off the rim, no good. We'll make that thank you here in just a moment. Dawson with it to Webb. Into Shariah Love. She puts it up, no good, but she's fouled on the way up. She'll shoot a pair. And we're going to charge that foul to Hatton as well. She's had 3 fouls in this quarter and 2 in the last 35 seconds. Sharifa Love will shoot two. First one is up and good. Boys game will follow this one. It's about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one, and hope you stay with us for that. As Love makes them both. Got a great halftime guest during the boys game. Jay Means, the athletic director for USD 259, is going to be our guest here at halftime of the boys game. We're looking forward to a nice visit with him. Macy James dribbling with it. Now she dishes it off to Sanders. Sanders pulls it back out to reset the offense. Players move. Sanders brings it in herself, and she's fouled on the way up. She'll go to the line and shoot a pair. Fouls charged to Asa Dawson, and that's her third. 15 foul for the Blue Aces to go with 6 for Northwest. And the first one is up, and it's good. Sanders will get one more. And she makes them both. Nothing but net twice. 32-27. Grizzlies, 1:15 to go, third quarter. Around the horn it goes. Dawson. To Dawson. Now they send it back out. Webb has it. She's going to drive toward the foul line. She sends it back out. Dawson along two. Good. 3-point game, 32-29. Grizzlies led by 6 at the half. Macy James looking for some help. She may be playing for one here. She may decide to play for one. And that's exactly what they're doing now. They're going to play for one shot. 25 seconds to go. James doing a great job of ball control here. Showing some leadership on this squad. Man-to-man defense. Now Daisha will put up a three, and it's short. And here comes East High back with it with 2 to go. Ball's up. No good. 32-29 after 3. Fourth quarter will start here in just a moment. I told you about the fact this is a student-run production, and it is. And I appreciate all the help from these kids and Shane Monroe putting this together. I haven't introduced myself. My name is Kevin Ark, and it's my pleasure to be here with you tonight. And hope you enjoy both of the games that we bring to you tonight. It's going to be a fun night. I mentioned there was no school today. Be interesting to see what that does to the crowd tonight. Not a lot of folks here yet for the girls' game. We will see how that plays out for the gentlemen's contest. Patton will inbound to Macy James to start the fourth quarter. Isis Sanders, Franklin, and Daisha all on the floor for Northwest. They have not substituted a player this half. Daisha has it. Spin move, has her shot blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Northwest. Beg your pardon. I'm too far away from the cough switch to reach it. Sanders. Again, Daisha for three. Good! And it's a 6-point game again. Dawson brings it across the timeline for East High now dishes it off. Into the corner it goes for the Blue Aces. Now to the free throw line. Love puts it up. It's short. And off to the right. Now she gets a rebound, scores, and draws the foul. She'll go to the line and shoot one. And Grizzlies make a substitution here as Taylor Hatton comes out and Jyla Johnson, number 30, comes in, a 5'7" freshman for Northwest. Rattles and drops. It's good. They get three the old-fashioned way. 35-32, 7:16 to go here in the fourth quarter. First of two. Grizzlies have the weirdest schedule of all. They play their last 4 games of the season at home. This is the second of a 4-game homestand. We're back on the air Friday night with more. Friday night they will take on the South High Titans. James for three off the rim, no good. Rebounded by East. Here come the Blue Aces back. And there's a shot blocked and right into the arms of Daisha, and she passes it off. Here's Sanders with it. She'll drive, puts it up from 12, and it rattles and good. She got a nice roll on that one. And the Grizzlies are up by 5. I didn't mention it, but Taylor Hatton a short time ago got called for her 4th personal. So she is on the bench. That is why she came out. Quite honestly, I missed it. There's a shot, rims in and out, and stays out. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Northwest. It will stay with East High. Round the horn it goes. That's Webb with it. She dishes it off, and there's a long shot off the glass. No good by Riesenbaugh, and it's rebounded by Daisha. Now Sanders dishes it off here to Johnson. Back out to Macy James. James into the paint to Isis Sanders. She pulls it back out. Now drives it back up, puts in one in off the glass. No good. Rebounded very nicely by Micaiah Mitchell. And here comes East High back. Love. And I was wrong. I'm going to take that back about Mitchell. That was Sharifa Love, as I was looking at the wrong side of my program. I apologize for that. Grizzlies inbound. Macy James will bring it up. Sanders is with her. Daisha with it, back to Macy James. Back to Daisha, and went right through the wickets and into the bleachers. It'll turn over to East High. Hatton comes back in with her 4 fouls, and Johnson takes a seat. And now a timeout is being taken by Northwest. They have 3 more remaining. And this is a full timeout. And we'll keep it right here, and we'll talk a little bit about our schedule. We are on the air Friday night at 6:30 as South High comes in for a doubleheader contest. We'll pick up the second half of the women's game, and then, of course, all of the boys' game. And then our final contest is next Tuesday, 1 week from tonight, as West High comes in, the Pioneers in for a doubleheader. Same deal. We're on the air at 6:30 with coverage of the girls' game and then the boys' game following exactly 20 minutes later. We got a little bit of work here going on for both of these teams. Grizzlies up by 5, 37-32. East High is in the bonus, so they will be shooting free throws for the rest of the game should we foul. The possession arrow points toward East High. You know as much as I do. Starting 5 back in the game for Northwest. James, Sanders, Hatton, Dacia, and oh wow, there's a long three. Can't argue with that. Nothing but net too. And Franklin was the person I missed when I introduced the 5 on the floor just now. There's a loose ball. Who's going to get it? And a nice job to get it to Macy James. Dacia for 3. In and out, no good. James gets the rebound. Over to Sanders. Back to James. Almost threw it away. Under the basket. Easy lay-in for Dacia. Count it. And the Grizzlies up by 4. 3:50 to go here in the fourth. East High trying to get something going. Dawson lost the handle. Macy James comes away with it. And she dishes it to the ice as Sanders, who walked with it. She couldn't decide whether to shoot it or dribble it, so she did neither one. 3:30 to go. Grizzlies up by 4. Dawson will bring it up for East High. Puts up a 3 off the rim, no good. Loose ball. East High gets it back. Now Sanders comes away with it. Splits 2 defenders, gets it across the timeline, into the paint. Dacia count the basket, and a foul. Massey gets charged with the personal for East High. It's her 4th, 6th team foul of the half for East High. And Dacia's free throw is good. She gets the 3-pointers the old-fashioned way. And we have another timeout being taken by the Grizzlies. Grizzlies have each team now with 2 timeouts remaining. Remaining in the fourth. That's the sound of the outstanding Northwest Grizzlies pep band, which has grown so much this year that the tuba section is up here on the track with us. Webb has the ball for East, passes it underneath the basket. Dawson scores. I take it back to Massey. She scores. East High takes a timeout. A full timeout being taken by the Blue Aces. 42-37, Grizzlies lead. And it looks like Johnson's going to come back in for Northwest. And Patton not only has left the game, she's left the gym. I don't know if there's an issue or not. Referees from the auxiliary gym have come in here and catch some of this game as their game ended early. 2:57 remaining, fourth quarter. Aces have the arrow. They're also in the bonus. Grizzlies will be at the next foul by East High. And the Grizzlies will inbound with the ball and a 5-point lead. Macy James will bring it up toward the timeline. Now she gets across to Sanders. Sanders, a lot of room, puts up a ball that is way short. Boys will regroup under the leadership of Andy Hill. Oh, she double dribbled. No doubt the Blue Aces win. And the strategy worked. We're tied. In a tie game. Star of the game for the girls, Amaya. I shall return. Of the starting lineups here. So we got our executive, the administrative staff for East High. So it's time for us to turn right around now, complete the triangle, and beat James King is the 6'2" senior forward. Athletic director of the tonight, and East High takes a quick lead. Back to Duncan it goes. Duncan will not send him. They're going to call that one on the floor. Ruffin loses the handle. Here comes Easton Ruffin, gets the inbound pass. One sophomore guard on no good. Rebound East High, already know. Back to Ruffin. No basket. High energy offense being played. Come on, Kevin, get it working. By Dalen. Turnover. Three is short. He did. So I'm glad they wrestling. Stay with us. We're going to be waiting us. Grizzlies try a bunch here at halftime. Fun and second three by down there. Now we have a 5-3 counting in the fourth quarter. Each team with Jones gives it off to James King. Now to Williams. So these are down to 11. That's the well as streamlined. Line here. Pointing at East High. It will go a shot. And too far, but he bounces it off of Verbeck's back. Williams makes the basket. Do some arithmetic. He will pick up